as well to make sure that, or whatever, I'm okay. He's saying she's not allowed to be there.
Exactly.
By stopping here, he does not want you here. Because now
Why?
Because he has no idea what you're going to do. You don't think we dealt with situations where the person in this car all of a sudden... I don't know that.
Military.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. And
okay.
now I'm getting mad. Because you stopped when I stopped.
I didn't get out of my... you.
Shut the door for your own safety.
No.
All right, fine. Do whatever you want. I'm fucking done with her.
Who's going to jail?
Am I taking her to jail?
She's just... No.
I could have.
Yeah, you know, you could have. Yeah, for sure. But that was... You know, that's up to you.
No, I just want to go home.
Yeah, I got you. She was just upset saying that basically you cussed her first, which then caused her to cuss.
Wait for you.
Yeah, got you.
The tires of the pavement, I will put her in jail, and somebody can take that little kid out of the back seat.
Hey everybody, Rights Crispy here. Before we get into the rest of this video, I wanted to give you a little bit of a background story on some of the people involved. Shannon and her 5-year-old daughter Shuggy were following Shannon's sister Shelly down the road to Shelly's new place, where Shannon didn't know where that was. Deputy D'Souza says that he randomly ran Shannon's plate and found that her license was invalid and pulled her over. Shelly parked her car about 60 feet ahead of the traffic stop and didn't get out of her car and just waited there. Deputy D'Souza said that she couldn't be there, but never approached her car. This and other things made Shannon nervous, so she called me. But we have body cam footage of what happened, and you'll see. The traffic stop lasted for an hour. I've had to narrow it down to the most pertinent and egregious parts.
Go. Go. They can go.
That window doesn't unroll.
They need to leave.
Huh?
They.
My sister.
They're gonna leave.
For what? What am I being pulled over for?
161 Santa Rosa.
What's the issue, sir?
I'm explaining to you in a minute, ma'am.
Okay.
Want to roll me another unit? No more response. I'm stopping you to see you. They are not to stop. They are not part of my traffic stop. Okay. Let me finish.
I'm following her.
That's okay. She can pull up down the road and wait. She's not going to stay here and wait. She's going to leave. It's not open for conversation, debate. I'm dealing with one person, ma'am. I'm dealing with one person. I'm not dealing with more than one.
She's not dealing with you. She's making.
She's staying right there.
Is okay.
Your safety is fine.
Anything illegal, right?
I promise you, she is.
What is she doing? That's
She's being told to leave because the traffic.
At no point does D'Souza make contact with Shelly. At one point, he attempts to approach her car, but then chickens out.
Right now, this is something I'm doing. She's to leave. No problem.
He called for backup, and so did she. Shannon and Shelly just so happen to be my wife's cousin.
You're the owner of the vehicle, correct?
Yes.
Okay, can I see your license?
Sure.
Hi, Peanut.
I'm being pulled over for what I have no clue.
I'm going to explain that to y'all in a minute. They need to go, though.
And it'll explain it to me in a minute.
Yep.
The reason Shannon called me is because something didn't feel right to her about this deputy wanting to get rid of Shelly so bad, when Shelly was not committing any infraction.
Thank you.
I know what I'm doing here, sir.
Well, I know what I'm doing, too, so.
I don't know why you're being so rude to me. You've been rude.
How am I being rude? I said they can't be here. That's not being rude. That's not being... Ma'am, look at me. Look, see this? We're being recorded, too, so I know I'm good.
I understand.
Okay. The reason why you being pulled over...
Are you saying that Shelly can't be parked on the side of the road in front of me?
No, she cannot.
She pulled over because I got pulled over and I'm following her to her new place. So she pulled over as well to make sure that, or whatever, I'm okay. He's saying she's not allowed to be there.
Exactly. She cannot be next to any place near my traffic stop, so I guarantee you I'm right. She can pull up down the road by all means, up by the Tom Thumb, by Nantahala. She's not going to be within 2 car lengths of where I'm stopped.
If you familiarize yourself with Florida State Statute 316.1945, you'll find that Shelly did not commit any infraction, and this cop escalated the situation for absolutely no reason. Shelly had the presence of mind to begin recording at this point. And I'm glad she did, because the deputy who arrived is a tyrant who doesn't deserve a badge. I encourage everyone to record your police encounter. Anything can happen. good or bad?
No, she's not.
There's an officer that just pulled
I'm not
over
going to debate, ma'am. Anyways, my name is Deputy D'Souza. Good afternoon. The reason why I stopped you is your license is not valid. I ran the tag in this car.
She was not skating. I was behind
It is
her.
not. I'll print it for you to show you.
I've already paid
This
my
is crazy.
Okay, ma'am.
but it's
He
I'm
appears
gonna
to be very
explain- I'm showing you
agitated
what I
and
see on my
mad that
computer. I'll
I'm
print it for you.
sitting
This is
here
not valid.
on
That's
the
what
side
it is.
of the
well, you ran my tag for a reason.
I ran your tags. I drove by it. I'm allowed to run tags.
I
Wasn't
mean,
I?
it's just
I run tags all day long.
yeah, that's weird to me.
Why is it weird?
Like
A third of the time,
suspicious of something.
Nope, ma'am. Half the time, a third of the time from doing it, that's when I'll find somebody who's got a warrant. That's when I'll find somebody who's
So it's
wanted for something. Okay?
you waiting for me to do something? Yes.
Nope, I was waiting for you to finish the conversation, so I tell you I'm going to go check this, and I'll print it up for you so you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Definitely.
I really don't like her this. She got to go. I'll just inform. I said, I'm just going to inform her she got to go up the road. She can wait, but she's going to wait up the road. She's not going to wait here.
Makes you happy. That's
Ma'am, it's not happy. Let me.
You gotta understand too that people are worried about their loved ones as well. So
Okay, well, I'm worried. Guess what? I go home every night, so I'm gonna make sure I go home every night.
disabled woman.
Okay.
And she is probably just
In
concerned.
broad daylight, you got pulled over. People get pulled over all the time.
Not in broad daylight, sir.
Yeah, we do for the most part.
Okay,
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Pulled back and then came back in front of her, got in between me and her.
Matter of fact, I can't do that either. I'm just gonna stand by and wait. We're gonna wait. I don't like. Okay, I'm a veteran too. Thank you. Ma'am, doesn't. I'm 10-4. Thank you. I'm a veteran too, ma'am. I'm good. Thank you.
Looked like he was walking to my vehicle. Did he stop?
I think he called for backup.
I want the car moved, but I'm not going to that car.
All you have to do is ask her to move.
I already told her to move 3 times. You told me no, she doesn't have to move. Those were your words. Excuse me. I'm not going, ma'am. I'm not going to her vehicle. I yelled towards them, ma'am. You got to go, and you said they don't have to.
Tell her that.
Okay, ma'am. I yelled at that vehicle. It's all here.
Honey, her windows are rolled up.
Okay.
How is she supposed
Well, I'm not
to
going to walk over. I'm not going to walk over to that vehicle in between 2 other cars. So we'll wait.
Without even going to her.
I don't have to go to her vehicle. Don't have to.
He's so ridiculous. He's being absolutely unprofessional.
Yes, ma'am.
Totally.
You have a right to your
In front of a
opinion.
Small toddler. That is
Yep.
really a shame.
Yep.
This is Shelly. Her sister was the one pulled over behind her. Shelly is a retired Air Force veteran. She worked in the motor transport unit where she drove a big rig. And one day in 2006, when she was in Iraq, her truck was hit by an RPG. Shelly is lucky to be alive. Here we see her being awarded the Purple Heart by General Welsh, a 4-star general of the Air Force. Here she is in her dress uniform.
It was hi to her.
You told me you told her to leave and you did not. That's
Ma'am, I said she needs to go. You said no, she's waiting on you. Your words.
No, I didn't.
Your
I
words.
said
Your
she
words.
pulled over. Yeah, exactly.
Waiting for
But I
you,
didn't
for
say
your
she
safety.
wouldn't leave.
No, I said, and I told you she needs to go. You can call everybody else, but you couldn't call her.
No, I called my cousin who does. This is what he does for a living: is audit police officers.
Okay, well, he's allowed to go.
Please consider hitting the like button and subscribing. And when you subscribe, it costs you nothing.
That
well,
is
that's
why
good.
I called him just to make sure everything is okay.
Oh, I'm glad that's good, but I still needed her to leave.
The one that called back up because you can't walk up and
No, I'm not going to walk up. Right, I'm not going to.
yeah. So that's
You just talked about safety for you. Well, I need to worry about mine. I don't know you. You don't know me. I'm not turning my back and walking up to them. I'm going to stand by and wait.
She came up in front of me.
It wasn't an argument at first. I said they need to go. You said they're waiting on you.
at all. What's
Yes, ma'am. I have no problem.
my place? Because I wrote past him, I guess is what he said.
No, I said I ran plates. I run plates. Just do me a favor. Have them. I just want them to go. That's all I'm trying to do. Get the second vehicle to go. I'm trying to get it done. I'm not going up to that car.
He's being very unprofessional.
That cop's approaching my vehicle.
He's going to ask them to go, and then I can finish what I'm doing with you.
It's okay, baby.
Hello, how are you?
Can you just go, please?
Well, that's my sister and my niece, so I'm just gonna stay here until
I
they're
need-
released.
I need you to leave. If you can wait up there, I think.
It's a public road, is it
Okay,
not? I'm not obstructing traffic.
I'm
I'm in the
asking. So you're
shoulder.
obstructing this traffic stop. So can you just please?
How am I obstructing it, sir? I'm
Just-
sitting
there's
in
a
my
parking-
vehicle
There's a
and
parking lot
not.
up there. Please just go up there.
I'm going to make sure that my sister and my
She'll
niece
be
are
fine.
safe.
She'll be
well,
fine.
and I will observe that in my mirror.
Okay, so now I'm telling you. I'm not asking you. You need to go.
What law am I breaking?
I'm telling you, you
But
need
I'm
to go.
asking you what law am I
Because
breaking?
it's not safe for you to be here.
Why is
Okay.
it not safe for me
Because-
to be here?
All right. Are we going to
If
play?
my,
All right, can I have
I'm
your
not.
ID?
I'm
Can I
just
have your
saying.
ID?
What am I being detained?
You are now.
What am I being detained
Because
for?
now I need to identify you.
What am I being
I
detained
need to.
for?
I need to identify you.
I would
And
like
if
to
you
know what
refuse
I'm being
to-
obtained for.
Because you chose to stay in this situation.
Because
So
I
now
chose to stay on the
now I
shoulder
want
of
your
the
ID.
road.
So now I want your ID. And if you refuse to give it to me, then we'll go sit in my car. Okay?
What law is that breaking, though?
By not
I'm trying to
you're
understand.
failing to identify to a law enforcement officer. Okay?
But but I have to identify if I'm being detained,
Yes, because
and
you.
then you have to have a reason to detain me.
So listen, I'm not playing this game. I'm going to come over and we're going to get out of your car.
No, sir. No, sir. You can call your sergeant. No, sir. You can call your sergeant.
You can get out of the car.
You call your sergeant. I would like a supervisor, please.
You can get out of the car right now, or I can help you out of the car. Or you can
You
just give
will
me your.
not put your. That's assault because I've not broken
It's
the
not
law.
assault. You're impeding this traffic stop.
How am I impeding
Because
it,
it has
though?
nothing to do with you. I asked you to leave.
The
You
only
refused.
reason why I pulled over is because my sister does not know my new residence, and
I
she got
told
pulled
you could go,
over.
and I told you could go wait up there in that parking
What
lot. Okay, you both have cell phones.
What is the problem?
Because now you won't identify. First, you won't do a simple thing I asked you
I'm
to do.
telling you I'm her sister, and I know that that's what she has told him by now.
Okay, that has nothing to do with what's going on back there.
Okay, and I'm not interfering with
But-
you doing what you men have to do.
No, you are. By stopping here, he does not want you here. Because now.
Why? Why?
Because he has no idea what you're going to do. You don't think we dealt with situations where the person in this car
Sir,
all sitting
I'm
I don't know
retired
that.
military. I understand
don't give a
how
fuck.
it goes.
I don't give a fuck. And
Okay.
now I'm getting mad because we have no
That
idea
I would
what
like
your
your badge.
intentions.
Okay, I
We have
will.
no-
I will pull up, but I will be calling the police
Good.
department. I would like your badge number.
I'll give you my card.
Please
Okay?
do.
I've been so nice. I gave you multiple
No, you're
opportunities.
cussing at me and you're
Yeah,
being
because I'm done with
really
you.
f***ing rude.
Yeah.
So you want to cuss at me? I can
Because
cuss at you.
all day long.
And
all day long.
that I have not been rude to you. I was sitting here
and
minding
I
my
have
own
not until you
business.
started refusing. So I still need your ID.
Refusing, but I was
I need your
asking
ID.
you what you were
I need your
detaining
ID.
me for. That's it.
I need your ID because you
Why?
chose. Because you're interfering with this. We don't want you here. It's not.
I will comply with your
Thank
ID
you.
request, but
Great.
you are not going about this correctly
It's
at
all.
all.
It's all on film.
Good. Hi. I'm glad.
And it will see
I'm
how
glad.
it escalated
Absolutely.
this because of your
No,
non-compliance.
it did not escalate because
sure
my
did.
non-compliance. I asked you questions, you refused to answer, and you
I
are
did answer.
supposed to answer them.
I don't
You
need
did
to-
not tell me what I was going to be detained for. You did not tell me why I
For
needed to
failing to-
identify myself.
For failing to do what we asked you to do. So now
But
you
I
chose
am
to
on
be
a
here.
public
Now I
road,
need to make sure that
holding
we
the
are safe.
shoulder.
Right. This has nothing to do with you.
She's my sister.
Okay. We don't need to worry about two cars. We need to be.
I mean,
worried
do
about
I
one.
need to flatten a tire
just
to
give
have
me
an
your ID. I'm
excuse to
done
be on the
talking.
side
I'm
of the
done
road?
talking. I'm
You're
done talking.
ridiculous, sir.
No.
You are absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm ridiculous.
You are. You absolutely are. Where is my wallet? I have it all on recording too, so.
I'm sorry.
And I would still like your card, please.
Of
Thank
course.
you.
Yeah.
I was doing absolutely nothing wrong, and I'm allowed to be on a public fucking road.
You're not allowed to.
I am
impede it.
I'm not impeding
Yes,
shit.
you are, because
I'm
you
sitting in
stopped
my
when I
vehicle.
stopped.
I didn't get out of my. Fuck you.
Shut the door for your
You
own
did-
safety.
No.
Fine. Do whatever you want.
Fuck you.
I'm fucking done with her. I came up, I asked her, please just pull up. You're impeding his stop. He doesn't need to worry about you. She's like, nope, nope. Why? You see your ID. Why? Am I being detained?
Because you're making yourself part of the traffic stop.
Yeah.
According to his LinkedIn, this clown became a sheriff's deputy in March of 2020, the same month he'd retired from the Air Force after 30 years of being a security guard manager.
I wasn't walking up to the second car while I was by myself.
Adam. Thank you. No, they know each other. Carlos just wanted her to go. It doesn't. No
bearing on the stop. Just
no merit.
yeah.
So he said, can you tell her to leave? I go, ma'am, can you please leave? No, I'm not leaving. That's my sister. I said, you can just drive up there. There's a parking lot. No. this is a public road, I'm not leaving. I'm like, okay, now I need to see some ID. Why? Am I being detained? Yeah, because now you made yourself a part of this. All right, I'm not giving you an ID, what's the charge, blah, blah, blah. I said, failure to identify. Blah, blah, blah. I said, all right, now you're going to get out of the vehicle. So I walked around, opened up her door. She's like, don't you touch me. I said, either you get them out or I'll take you out, right? Blah, 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 fuck you know. I said, listen, I'm fucking done with you. So finally she gives me ID. Bitch, 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 give her my card, she can call the supervisor, whatever. And I fucking shut her door, right? Fucking sitting here on the side of the road. And she fucking flings it back open. And I'm like, no, for your own safety, try to shut it. And she's like, no, I want to leave it open. It's like, all right, whatever.
After about 15 minutes, the supervisor arrives and gives Shelly a little bit of cop-splaining, then goes back to tell the deputies to release the two women. This doesn't sit well with Deputy D'Souza, who really had his heart set on taking somebody to jail and getting that little kid out of the back seat. Very disturbing. Watch out for those cops.
Okay. He wanted back up because the person in front of her, I guess it's her sister, stopped as well. He asked her to leave, she wouldn't leave. So I show up, he's like, get that car to leave.
Okay.
Okay? I go up the passenger side, say, ma'am, I need you to depart. No, that's my sister, blah, blah, blah. I said, ma'am, you can just drive right up there. There's a parking lot. You can wait up there. No, it's my right, yada, yada, yada.
There's a public roadway.
I mean, actually, you want to watch my interaction. That's the complaint. Finally, I did lose I dropped the F-bomb.
Yeah.
Finally, she gives me ID. I give her my card. She wants my name. Here's my card. She keeps bitching about how it's a public road. I get her ID. I go to leave her. I try to shut her door. Fucking side of the road. And she's like, fuck you, puts it back open. And I grabbed it and tried to pull it shut. I said, it's for your own safety.
Yeah.
She kept saying, fuck you. This is right before that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna give you a fast forward of mine. You're not gonna go through the video.
I mean, if you want to watch from the
white car, leave it alone. Basically cut over, cut me out.
So I didn't start like that, at least not with me.
Yeah.
And I do want to show you that because I am very nice.
Yeah.
So for me to get to that. So that's how it started.
Do nothing, and they cause a big thing.
Let me go talk to her. Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. I'm Sergeant Nix.
Hi, Sergeant.
So I watched the interaction. So from the start, you aren't allowed to be stopped here. If you are interfering with any kind of investigation, you can be detained at that point too and identified as a person. You cannot just stop on the side of the road because somebody else stops. Even if you know her sister, brother, or son, you can't do that.
And I'm not being aggressive when I ask this.
Okay.
Because I think that's how he felt I was being genuinely asking a question. How am I impeding a traffic stop if it would be no different if I pulled over
So,
a car issue?
I mean, you've watched the news and crazy things happen. So if somebody's on a traffic stop, they don't know your intention. They're trying to focus on what that person's doing and who's in that car, what they're doing. He doesn't know who they are. So that's what he's got to. So he's got that to worry about. Then you stop. It's like, oh, so who's in that car? What could happen now? So, but if you want to file a complaint, is that what you want to do?
Absolutely.
Okay. So Monday morning.
He has no
do you
right
live
to
here?
cuss at
Do
people like
you
that.
live here?
Find it.
Okay. It should be. Let me give you my card. So if you want to file a complaint, you can call my lieutenant. It's Lieutenant Miller. Yeah, it's got, so right there it's got the address. I'll put Lieutenant Miller on the back of it. And what he'll do is schedule time to sit with you, and he'll review everything, my camera, his camera, every deputy's camera here. So he'll understand what occurred, and then you come in and you can.
I just want a genuine answer from you.
Yes, ma'am.
You watched the footage.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you think his behavior was correct?
I feel like y'all were both pretty aggravated.
I got aggravated after I asked him. I was talking to him when we first walked up, not rude.
Yeah.
I wanted to know how I was impeding. They were genuine questions. If I was being detained, the whole because I told you to. No, I'm sorry. My family's in law enforcement, and I have many friends in law enforcement. I'm retired military. I'm very supportive of law enforcement, but there is a certain way that you need to conduct himself,
Well,
and he started off on a bad foot.
Yeah.
And
So that if I mean, they should be receptive if you're being receptive.
she shouldn't have had to see that.
So what? So I explained to her the reason for why she had to identify herself and all that. If you stop at a traffic stop, you become part of that traffic stop. So then, therefore, she has to identify herself or leave. And she was refusing to leave, so she had to identify herself. So that and it escalated because there was misunderstanding there. And so.
And I said, why would you call back up and not just ask her to leave? I did ask her to leave. I said, no, you never did. I said, you need to review your camera because you never ever asked her to leave. Not
Okay.
once.
Are they still doing anything with you? Do you know?
No, he said I can get my car to where it has to go, which is a mile down the street, and nobody will mess with me. But then it has to stay there, and I cannot drive it again until I figure out what's going on with my license.
Okay.
So,
All right. All right. Thank you. She's just.
I could have.
Yeah, you know, you could have. Yeah, for sure. But that was, that's up to you.
No, I just want to go home.
Yeah, I got you. She was just upset saying that basically you cussed her first, which then caused her to cuss back, and then she just basically thought it was very unprofessional.
And now her boy and how the other one.
So I just gave her my card too, and I said that I would email Lieutenant. And
Does she know she could go to jail for what she did?
Yeah.
I mean, because
she didn't understand. She's saying that she didn't understand that she becomes part of the traffic stop when she fails to leave the traffic stop.
I told her, but she didn't want to listen. She didn't want to believe that. She knew more than I did. So
yeah. Well, she calmed down a lot when I was speaking to her. She was polite and nice and not disrespectful.
Like this lady was too, right?
Yeah.
The same car, sweet and kind.
Yeah.
You can watch the video later.
Yeah.
okay.
Want to tell me? She told me I didn't know what I was doing.
So they
I had no right to
sit there
go
all
attack.
No, I didn't know if y'all were done with the traffic stop.
I've been done.
Okay.
I've been
We're
done.
done.
Okay.
The
We
red car,
just wanted to wait for you.
Yeah,
white car,
got you.
the tires hit the pavement, I will put her in jail, and somebody can take that little kid out of the back seat. I've been more than kind and sweet like that.
One of those things,
I
man.
mean, does she, I mean, like,
Yeah.
I mean, first of all,
Yeah,
leaving when I asked her to leave, and then also by not identifying.
Yeah, I said once you are requested to identify yourself, you have to identify yourself. You then therefore forfeit your ability to leave, and you become part of the investigation. I was like, because you are part of the traffic stop. I was like, you got to think of this deputy's eyes. This deputy's doing a traffic stop. He doesn't know what's in that vehicle, much less what's in your vehicle or what's going to happen in your vehicle. So he's got to worry about this vehicle and your vehicle. And he's like, well, there was another deputy back there. It's like, yeah, they're probably taking care of the primary vehicle. They don't need to worry about your vehicle.
That's the only reason why he called for a backup, because she would not leave.
Yeah.
So otherwise, he wouldn't call for a backup.
All right. And then she was like, I could sit on a public right of way. I was like, ma'am, no, actually you can't sit on the side of the road like this. I was like, you are impeding traffic and this is unsafe. She's like,
All right. Thanks. Sorry to bother your time.
No, man. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.